I know this seems like, okay, they're bowls.
I know.
They are the best bowls ever. They come from Wolfgang Puck. And what a deal we're doing today. A huge customer pick. Just so many 5-star reviews, it's ridiculous. $49.95.
Great.
And as I said, you know, it's hard to get excited about bowls, but you know something? If you're a person that likes to cook, you do get excited when they're really good Wolfgang Puck bowls, right?
I think when they're professional quality.
Yeah.
And I think even Wolfgang, when he first saw them, he says, you know, they're bowls. And then when he picked them up, he said, oh, this feels great. They look great, but they're professional quality.
Yeah.
And if you have these kind of bowls in your cabinets, and there's no shame in it because these came from my cabinets, Wolfgang said, you know what, I have them too. He grew up really poor. He doesn't like to throw things away because of that. And then if you end up with those awful bowls that look like this, you know what, if your cabinets are full of this and there's no lid, so you have to do this kind of number to cover them, maybe it's time for you to treat yourself and upgrade.
I don't like plastic bowls anyway. I honestly don't like to cook. I don't think they're a great way to cook and do all that stuff.
And God, you know they're not in the restaurant. No, there's no glass or plastic in a restaurant.
You never see that, because things break and things melt, and they know that, and that's why you want to use beautiful stainless steel. Now, these have a variety of different characteristics that we're going to talk about, but before we do that, I want to tell you what you're going to get. You get a 1 quart, you get a 2 quart, you get a 3 quart, you get a 5 quart. Each one of these comes with the lids. They nest perfectly. I'm going to step over here really quick and just show you the colors. So Kyle, am I right in saying that we have all the colors I see in front of me? All right, so this is how they nest, okay? And you see there's blue, and you've got the big giant 5 quart at the bottom, and there's all the lids that go with it. Here they are put together. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bowls, right? Each one comes with a lid. I love that Wolfgang put lids with these, because normally you never see these with a lid, right? You just buy them and they don't have them.
And not a tight fitting lid, right? His are great.
I'm fairly sure you have a blowtorch out there.
Oh, sorry.
And I appreciate that. They also come in pink, they come in orange, they come in the cranberry, and they come in black. And each one of these two, which is really neat, has a silicone base, so we don't have to do the old wet towel trick on the bowl, which we all did when we were in restaurant school. But what do you love about them? Tell me what you love.
Exactly what you said, that there's the silicone on the bottom so that it doesn't skate around. Because here's the thing, in the kitchen, we're multitasking. Wet hands, buttery hands, oily hands, the phone held to your shoulder. But you know what? When silicone is on the bottom, it anchors it to the table. And then see the rim here that I'm holding? That's really important to have that nice wide rim.
They're usually not that big.
So easy to pick up. Measure marks inside, professional stainless. What is not to love about these? And I'm telling you, if we were to take a tour of Wolfgang's restaurant, you wouldn't see plastic, you certainly wouldn't see glass. This is the way to go, and you so deserve to have an upgrade. Why? Because using a well-made tool is such a pleasure, and it makes it better being in the kitchen.
And you can also put these in the oven and use it on top of the stove.
I've never seen bowls you can put in the oven before, right? You never would think about it. Can I stick my finger in every bowl that you have here? Because what is this? What's the green thing?
Okay, so this is icing because right here we're making cookie dough, the spritz cookie dough that we make at Christmas. And what I love is even a big batch. So what do you do if you've got to make a triple batch of cookies? And this is about the biggest size bowl you have, because a lot of us starting out, you look at the bowl and you look at the ingredients, and pretty soon you have a mess on your counter, and you're like, oh my word, I'm never doing that again. When really the problem was you didn't have the right size tool. You never want to fill a bowl. See how low it is in the bowl? That's why I have room to stir. You never want to fill one too full, or you don't have room to do the job.
Exactly, and you're not crowding and dealing with all that stuff. And boy, if you need a big giant batter bowl for making your holiday cookies, I love the size of this too. It's the biggest size that I've seen outside the big industrial salad bowls, which are this big, that we used to use at our buffets and stuff. But this for prep is about the biggest and the perfect size bowl, because you really can do a lot of ingredients in here. Even if you're baking cakes and you're doing a lot of items at the same time. You got to scramble eggs for 20 people.
Of course.
You could still do that inside there. But I agree with you. I always I always use the biggest bowl possible. That's just the way I am, because I'm like, why have to wash it? What do I care? Why am I crowding it? It's like with a saute pan, right?
For sure.
Biggest pan you got, use it, because food likes space. It cooks better that way. And it mixes better. All right, another thing I want to stick, I'd like to stick my whole hand in.
And you should. But what's so wonderful about these bowls is to make this lovely ganache, which is just cream and good chocolate. You need to put it over a double. You need to put it over a double boiler.
I
So
wanna take her
here's our
home with me.
pan. I would love to go. I'm so happy to work with you, Debbie. I'm so happy. But anyway, to put it over a double boiler, can you imagine taking your gorgeous glass bowl and doing this? Can you imagine putting plastic over that and watching it melt?
Right.
It's a disaster. And so that's how you know it really doesn't belong in a kitchen. If you're trying to do good work, why are you trying to do it with lousy tools? You know, it just makes it miserable. No wonder people stop cooking. If you have those awful bowls like I showed you, that's why you stop cooking. That's why you don't do it.
That's all that is right there.
That just tastes
That's
so
just
good.
ridiculous.
It's so good.
So these go in the oven. You can also put them to store in your refrigerator. You can put them in your freezer.
Dishwasher.
Just dishwasher. There's no temperature that can affect this bowl.
And one of our most giftable items in our whole line.
This is great.
They're beautiful. And you know what?
great
People
wedding gift.
always text and show you pictures of what they made, like the dips that we've got out here. Because that bowl, prep the dip on your day off. Put the cover because they
pretty
nest
it
and seal
looks.
so well. Then put it in the oven, under the broiler even, and then the hard part is done.
So like
I
your
have to
spinach
taste
and
this
artichoke
chocolate.
dips and things, your hot dips would be perfect in there too, right?
For sure. You know, and even for popcorn night, that's one thing we use it for salads, for anything that you would mix. Think of how many things go in and out of a mixing bowl. If you're still using plastic, mismatched, no
What
lid.
about, does ganache go on popcorn?
Can we put a little
Of course it does. It would taste good on that chip guy.
Your world. Yeah, go ahead and
look
put
at
it on
that.
the
Best popcorn ever right there.
Best popcorn ever,
It's
Debbie.
so yummy. All right, so listen, you know, it is all about the tools, and I know that Marianne, who's worked with Wolfgang for many, many years, she knows, you know, Wolf has a very kind of a down-to-earth appeal about him. We love Wolf that way. He's like one of us. He comes from pretty much nothing. You know, they were poor growing up.
Of course.
You know, I've known him for many, many years, been to his restaurants out in LA, and we did our first shows we did at the old Spago before they closed it down. I was there, he was there, Colleen was there, Charlton Heston. We had all these big movie stars. It was amazing.
Cool.
And this was, you know, many, many years ago, but he's always had that wonderful appeal of, listen, I can do this, but you can do this. But if you're gonna do it, you need to have the right tools. That's his biggest thing, to be like, nobody can do, and he'll use different words, but he'll say nobody can
Use
do.
swear words.
Yeah, let's just say with crummy tools.
Yeah.
This is so good. Would you like one?
I'm telling you, yeah, man.
This
let's
is
go.
really,
And
this
what
is
I love
really
about-
good.
Ganache corn.
What I love about
It's really
Wolfgang
good.
too is that he bridges the gap from the restaurant to home. He listens to us, and I think that that's why this wonderful relationship that he has with all of you at home has gotten to be so great, because you ask for more, he listens, and that's how he comes up with wonderful tools that just make it better to be in the kitchen. We want to cook at home, but sometimes if it's too hard, if your tools are really, really lousy,
Right.
it's torture. I'm telling you, when you have a set like this that behaves this way compared to this nasty mess, I wouldn't want to cook you anything with this. If Wolfgang walked into the kitchen and you said, here,
Just
let's
fun.
make some cookies, Wolf, he'd say, ooh, let's go to a bakery.
He said,
Because
"That's
this
a
is
hot
awful.
mess. That's a
It
hot
is a
mess."
hot mess,
Right.
but he knows it because he had it in his house.
Right.
Because like I said, he didn't grow up with much money, and it's hard to throw things away.